Hello, 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 beasties and lovelies. How is everybody? How's everybody today? Patty should be joining us shortly. Let's see. Hey, Basic. Papa, I'm so happy you finally got that power chair. I'm sure the people will be happy when I stop calling. Raven. See, Raven, I do see you. Mayor Wrench. Welcome. Okay, let me make sure I get everybody. Croc. What's up, Croc? Paul, how are you feeling? No, you were not feeling great last night. Johnny, how are you, darling? Thank you, Mayor. That's so sweet of you. Mayor Wrench. Croc couldn't probably tell you. It doesn't, this exact second, it's not showing up on my StreamYard. But we'll figure it out. It should be in the chat. It should say who it went to. So, how is everybody doing on this fine, fine, lovely evening? So, yes, I am. I told Raven, what did I say earlier in the stream? Who is ready for prom night? Because it's prom night tonight, that's why. And yes, my formal baseball cap. I will look into that in 1 minute, Mayor. Gotta wear a formal baseball cap. Come on, guys. Come on. Didn't come through in your chat. Yeah, YouTube I think is having some issues. But I will make sure that they appear and they go to people. So, how is everybody? What did everybody do today? Hopefully the Patty joins us shortly. So tonight, yes, Mayor Wrench, he did. Yes, both Chris Christopherson and Pete Rose passed away. So we are going to talk about the very, very amusing side and also the awful side of Diddy, because ew. But we're not going to read through the entire thing. We're going to highlight some points. We're going to make fun of things. And we're going to have prom night. Because I got all dressed up for everybody. All dressed up. The only place to go to the lair with all my people. So I will tell you I am wearing my sports bra under this because YouTube likes to flag me for stupid things like last night's video is actually restricted in several countries and can't be shown. So I have to fix that. Oops. Hey, Mama Bear. Do you like my prom night attire? Prom night. So, Raven, it's not a good side to Diddy. It's more things like that I got bored and I'm making fun of. Because why not? Mayor Wrench, you're going to get to see it shortly. Shortly, I'm going to stand up and do a walkthrough and a pretty twirl so you can all see my beautiful prom gown for the evening. So, of course. But I need Patty for my commentary, too, and she's supposed to be here. I just talked to her on Instagram 2 minutes ago, so I need to harass her. But other than that, thank you, Dennis. You will get to see it. It is a floor-length red gown. See, Alan, I am, but wait, see, Alan, I'm wearing a prom gown. Is everybody ready for the prom gown? No, I was not doing my hair. No, I was not putting makeup on. But I did put on a prom gown. Because why not? Because why not? So, Iris, it's prom night. You get to see my prom gown, Iris. Hi, Phil. How are you? Oh, I get to see all my friends. The rowdy of rowdiest in here. Yes. Put on a prom gown with a baseball cap. Why not? Iris, I have to tease Mike that he missed the prom gown and a baseball cap. But yes, you get to see me in a prom gown in red, and I'm going to do my twirl and everything. But that aside, what else? Oh, housekeeping. So I know last night I asked you all to support Debbie, and we are going to take it one step further. I talked to the channel member involved, and they are willing to come on the channel and tell their side of the thing. But not only are they willing to tell their side of the vague account of what happened that I gave you guys. Hey, Parson. Not only are they going to tell their story, because again, not my story to tell, but it has come to my attention that the Michigan Bar has an award for a legal lawyer, attorney, whatever you'd like to prosecute, whatever, that goes above and beyond and sets a standard that everybody should kind of aspire to, right? So we are going to be nominating Debbie. It's not going to be a huge surprise. I mean, she's not watching this stream, but we're gonna nominate Debbie. And anybody after we have that stream, I will give more details about things, and you will be able to send me emails and letters that you want me to attach, and they will all get attached, and I'm going to make Mike get in on it, and we are going to campaign for Debbie to get the recognition she deserved, especially after the shenanigans people tried to pull, saying that she was not a victim's advocate for the people. So we're going to show people. We're going to show people. So, Croc, somebody call. Hold on, let's call Patty. We lost her. We lost a Patty. Let's call her. Maybe. Okay. Somebody find me Patty. Find me a Patty, whatever. Okay. Raven, anybody can. We are doing the nomination. I have already filled out the majority of this. We will go into more detail about it. And the more people we can get to endorse it, speak about her, step up, and write letters, the better chance she stands. And it is my understanding from the people I talked to that these awards, there's 2 of them she would be eligible for, will make your career pretty much. You have a feeling I do not have enough cups. I don't, Paul. Paul, I do not have enough Starbucks cups. I don't. What you actually can't see is the top of its cupboard. And the cabinets underneath it are full, and I have several bags of them. I collect them. And not only do I collect them, because, well, Starbucks and me, and I run on caffeine, but I have all of them in the little size and the big size because Micro likes to mommy matchy. Luckily for her, I wear a kid's extra large. Yep, wear a kid's extra large. And she obviously is in children's sizes. So she loves to mommy matchy. And as long as she loves to mommy matchy, we mommy matchy, because that's what the little person wants. Although I did catch Minnie wearing my clothes again today, although I can't really be too upset because they're boys' extra larges, so I can't be that upset. But he can't steal my sneakers because he's got bigger feet than me. So I have strange little Barbie feet that are way too small for my height. But the license, all your cars are protected. Raven, you don't have to drop down. All you have to do is, and again, I'll give details. All you have to do is, join me and, write letters, write emails, whatever you want. And we're going to attach it and, we're going to spread the word, and we are going to make sure that they get lots and lots of letters proclaiming how amazing we all find Debbie to be. So when you hear the story from the channel member who's bravely going to kind of get up and talk, you'll understand the gravity. But, Iris, what size shoes do you wear? I mean, you can borrow mine. Yeah, my son a couple times stole my boots because I wear a men's 5.5. Yeah, time when you're having fun. A year. Jeez. Thank you, Iris. Phil, they will. What you're going to do is you're going to send it to me. You're going to send it to my email. And I am going to print them all out, and they're all going to get attached. And once they are all attached, I will submit all of them. And then I will also put where people can send letters if they miss my deadline. Who is Debbie Parson? Debbie Davis, also known as Debbie Davis, said she was an assistant prosecutor for Judge Middleton. If you watch Law Talk with Mike or any of those channels, she kind of went YouTube famous a few years ago. There was a domestic violence hearing, and she realized, based off of the woman's body language, that the person that was abusing her and that she had a protective order against was actually in the residence. And they were able to keep her on the court call long enough that police showed up at the door and arrested him. Yes, St. Joe County. The police were able to arrest him because Debbie was able to pick up on the body language because he was in the room with her. And she was very much in danger. But the reason that we are campaigning hard, side note, yeah, Parson, he was actually in the same room. He was actually in the room, but off camera, she said, when they interviewed her. But, the other part of it is then Debbie disappeared from the courtroom, and that was because there was some political shenanigans when the elected prosecutor found out she was running against him, and she was terminated for political reasons that had no basis in fact, which was wrong because she's a fierce advocate. And then we had a channel member. I don't think you were here when I talked about it yesterday yet, Parson. We have a channel member whose child was a victim of SA by an adult who was part of government in their area and was a school bus driver and lots of things. And he SA'd 7 children repeatedly. And it went to court, and he was only going to be getting 18 months maximum. And the likelihood was it was going to be suspended, and he was just going to get probation for SAing 7 minors for years. And that person reached out to me because they were upset the prosecutor cut a deal that was not remotely fair for the victims, and they were going to let him get away with it, and he would have hurt other people. And Debbie got involved and helped, and pretty much because of Debbie, it's the only reason he's going to jail for 6 years. They didn't give the families a victim's advocate. They didn't tell the families what plea they were offering. And Debbie, in the middle of her campaigning, because she's running for county prosecutor, she took all the time out to get involved, and I'm not going to go more into that. The person's going to, but because Debbie got involved, it's the only reason the person is sitting. The judge erred on jail and not probation, which is what they were going to get. Raven, unfortunately, under the terms of the plea, they couldn't get much more. The only thing that could be affected was the sentencing at that point. But I'm going to let that person tell the story. But Debbie did it out of the goodness of her heart. She took up all the time. It's in a different state. No sin. It was in a different state. The channel member reached out to me. I reached out to Debbie, and Debbie stepped up and helped me. And Completely different state. She had absolutely no horse in the game. No horse in the game. Debbie Davis, basic smoker. Debbie Davis. She was a county prosecutor for St. Joe County, Michigan, for Judge Middleton. She is now running unopposed for prosecutor, and so she'll get it. But Debbie Davis was the reason there's a predator behind bars. And so we are, Papa, it was not in Michigan. This was a different state. Debbie stepped up to help in a different state because the prosecutor failed these kids and was going to let this person have probation. And we still don't have, hey, Mayor Wrench, call Patty and see where she is. Did we lose her? Because I want to show her putting my prom gown. I put a prom gown on for you guys. Yeah, Iris, you're going to have to help me. We're campaigning. We're going to get her this award. Iris, we've got this. I know you're as loud and obnoxious about people that harm kids as I am. So we're going to do this. But we lost the Patty. Okay. So, hey, Mike. Mike, it's prom night. It's prom night. And Mike, I need your help. We're nominating Debbie for something. For one of the Michigan one of the Michigan awards for the bar. So, yep, you're a Michigander though. Yep, basic smoker. Well, if you're in St. Joe County, you're going to end up with Debbie, who's the best. And Debbie went above and beyond. Mike, I'm sorry. I'll tell you for next time. You can redirect next time. But it's prom night. I'm wearing a gown. Yes, I'm also wearing a baseball cap, but why not? So. Okay, we're going to do it. We're just going to do it. I'm going to take my ear out, well, my earbud out, and I'm going to do a lovely walkthrough and a twirl so you can all see my lovely the lovely red prom gown. Okay, so let's see how this one goes. Fix that. A little too much skin over there. Here we go. Oh, yes. The prom gown of the evening. We all like the prom gown? I like the prom gown. Okay. So, there's the prom gown. But everybody knows me. Who knows what the catch is? And yes, I'm wearing a sports bra because YouTube will flag me because there's a whole lot of side boob that shows if I do not have a sports bra on under this. Thank you, Phil. So we like the prom gown. I did my twirl. Does everyone like the twirl? I even did a twirl for you. Okay, hold on. See, Alan knows me. Give me 1 second, guys. There you go. That was under the gown. That was what was under the gown. No. Basic. Not getting it. It was under the gown. It was completely under the gown. So to those that can say, you cannot conceal a full-size weapon in a formal dress that's showing a whole lot of skin. There's your proof. That's one of the comments I get a lot. Mayor, just rewind it. You can see it. No, I get that a lot. Like, no, you can't actually hide a gown. It's got to be on your thigh, or you can't wear a form-fitting dress. No, you can if you know what you're doing. So yes, full-size pistol. Paul, actually, that was a very form-fitting dress. It was. So that was a form-fitting silk dress. Yeah, you didn't see it in the dress because I don't print at all in that dress. I do not print in ever. Raven, so if you notice when I turned to the side, you can see that there was no magazine in it, for one. Because no magazine. And for two, hold on. She has arrived. So no, what it is you can't, there's no magazine in it, and I can be carrying live. I cannot handle the weapon. That is the only caveat to it. That's why I didn't touch it.
So you can show, but you can't.
Yes. But
hi, apologies. Had a little mishap. It's all cleaned up now, though.
Will call. How are you? But yes, I cannot handle it on camera. But I can, in fact. Speaking of, I'm just gonna move that. Cannot handle it on camera, but I can. It can show. There's no rule against that. You just can't touch it. But they will flag me for too much skin. The algorithm will catch. Trust me. I've gotten a few flags over inappropriateness. So there you go. For all of my people that said, why not? You can't do it. There you go. If you have, and that was a Patreon request to do it in a gown. So if you want to request specific outfits or things, I will prove it. I can conceal it. Why not? Raven, no, it has nothing. It does not matter if it's for education. Under no circumstances while live can you handle, manipulate, or do anything with a firearm live. It does not matter the reason. It's against terms of service. No firearms can be handled live. They will yeet your channel. Trust me. Runkle and I looked into it and had long talks. You get yeeted over that. But you can show it. There's no rule against as long as I'm not physically touching it. I can handle it in videos that have to be, that are uploaded and not live. Paul, how do they get away with it live? Handling a firearm? They just haven't gotten reported. Oh, thank you, Patty. They just have not gotten reported, or the algorithm hasn't caught it. I've handled it once or twice. I've shown one on screen. Yeah, no, live. Yeah, I do it all the time. I mean, I have plenty of videos showing you how I break them down and clean them. They can be uploaded and edited. They just cannot be live. They changed the live thing after all the people started live streaming school shootings or mass shootings. So there is no handling of, but you can see, there's no rule against you seeing it in a holster on. But that's why I do the quick change, so you can see that it, in fact, was on under the dress. Patty can attest.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yep, before. But yes. So
she brings new meaning to the term bum gun.
It wasn't. It was actually at my back. It was not that far down. Yes, and Patty, you did miss the news. I harassed the state enough. Papa finally got a power chair. They got real sick hearing from me. But yeah, no, basic. I don't know if you were here for the butt gun. There's an entire stream about the butt gun. It was a very interesting stream that day. It got wild. So, what could I say? So, yeah, if they are uploads, I have plenty that are uploads, but it cannot be live. So we're gonna go on to the other amusement of the evening. We're gonna make fun of the sick psychopath. Iris, you demand a second round of what? Oh, the butt gun? Okay, I will find something to go with the butt gun. You weren't here last night for making fun of baby oil, but we will make sure. Yeah, Raven, you can. With a lot of skin showing, the problem is I'm a gun channel. And that automatically makes them review and crack down on things harder. Does it relate to brandishing? Phil, no, it has nothing to do with brandishing. Several people that perpetrated school shootings live streamed their crimes, as did the gentleman in Sweden, I believe, Norway. Yeah, Norway did it. One of the guys in New South Wales. There have been several people that have, in fact, live streamed their rampages, and so that's why that happened. But basic, some of the things like thumbnails tend to be, but no, for the most part, I'm normal. I don't feel the need. Yeah, and self deletions. I don't feel the need. I will, strip down to some stuff or like the gown, but I generally try to keep it pretty normal because I actually have gun knowledge, so I don't just need to be a half naked chick reading what somebody wrote for me like some of the others. So let's make fun of Diddy. And let's make fun of other things. Fair warning, I mean, like, these lawsuits are awful. Awful, awful, awful. But we're going to make fun of it. Yes, Cialis. That's why they've gotten so strict to it. We're going to make fun of it. We'll touch on the serious allegations, but we are going to make fun of all that is amusing in these lawsuits because we all need to laugh at things. We all.
Laughing is good medicine.
Oh, Iris, we're going to talk about the eggs.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna
stairs or baby oil stains. That's what I want to know.
So we're gonna have fun.
You happy now? You can.
Yeah, basic smoker. We're gonna make fun of things because I can make fun of things, and I like to make fun of things because that's what I do. Why are things? I hate when things just show up.
Oh, I'm getting mental images of people climbing stairs. That could be really fun.
Oh my. Oh my.
Oh my.
And don't worry, we're going to revisit my comments about wanting to hear the scientific knowledge behind baby oil. But hey.
Oh, Thomas brought it up last night. Is it made from actual babies?
It is not.
Oh, good. That'd probably be unethical.
I'm unethical. So let's, guys, I think we should talk about the egg first. What do you think? The egg? Okay,
yeah,
we'll go with
eggs. Let's do eggs.
Egg. We're going to do eggs. You're probably going to all regret saying that, but we're going to do it. We're ready. Everybody buckle up. The hard-boiled egg test. It's only a matter of time before Suge Knight popped up to comment on the allegations lodged against Sean Diddy Combs. If anyone has dirt on Diddy, it's definitely Knight. Former CEO of Death Row Records made a guest appearance on Chris Cuomo's News Nation show by way of a prison call. Because everyone's in prison now. During the interview, Knight tossed out a lot of wild accusations about his old nemesis. Of all the things Knight said, none was quite as disturbing as the hard-boiled egg test. What could it be? We will give you a hint. It has nothing to do with a delicious meal. We're sorry.
It has nothing to do with what to do with your leftover Easter eggs. Thank you.
It was clear that host Chris Cuomo was having a bit of difficulty keeping Knight on track during the chat. Despite that, one piece of information that really stood out was something the music mogul called the hard-boiled egg test, and it's heading in the direction you think. Knight said back in the day when he would visit the Interscope Records office, people would joke about the test. The same people said they avoided discussing it with Knight because they'd get their whatever beat. He then describes in detail to Cuomo what it is. They would take a boiled egg and have those guys pull their pants down and bend over and put the egg where the sun doesn't shine. If the egg cracked, the people that put it up there joked the recipient was not ready for Diddy yet. Shocked Cuomo asked for more clarification because if he was confused, so was the audience. I've never heard of anything like that. Unfortunately, Knight got sidetracked again. Here's the problem. Russell Brand. There's pictures of him with the hard-boiled eggs.
Oh, Russell Brand is known to be a very, very confrontational comic.
Not you picture with Diddy holding an egg in your hand. This is getting worse and worse. Oops. So, ironically, there we go. Ironically, more than just one person has confirmed the egg thing.
Ooh.
They're like, oh yeah, they would say you're not ready for Diddy and go practice more. Maybe he was giving out bottles of baby oil as a gift. Maybe he was like, hey, you failed the egg test. Here's some baby oil. Go learn. I don't know. What I do know is I'm not eating hard-boiled eggs for a very long time.
Yeah, I'm thinking the prepackaged hard-boiled eggs at the Costco are yeah.
Maybe it's a good thing that eggs are like $7 a dozen. Because this is going to end up as a TikTok trend somehow. It's going to end up as a TikTok trend. And the worst part is, it's not even.
At least it's not a Tide Pod, okay?
No, it's not the worst I've seen. I mean, I did work on the set of Jackass the movie, so well, I saw a lot, but there was never an egg test. Never. Nope.
Yeah, but this way they could say they just swallowed the egg whole and it was moving its way through.
No.
They didn't have to explain how it got in there.
Yes, you do, because we have to explain why it did not, in fact, get digested at all. And it would become an obstruction. I can't. Why? Just why? Why would you be like, you know what? Eggs.
No, Paul. No. 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 Paul. Dear.
Oh,
darling. Sweetheart. Hamsters aren't as big as hard-boiled eggs. It'd be the guinea pig test.
Parson.
I love Parson.
I love you, Parson. And this is why my channel is restricted in certain countries.
Wait till they find the fossilized dinosaur eggs that he kept. That's not a rock. That's a fossilized egg from Diddy.
Oh my god. We all thought Mike and his triples were degenerate. Just come to my channel for the discussion about eggs. Oh Jesus!
You know how they keep all those countries keep saying they want their artifacts back. Yeah, they don't want them back from Diddy.
Hold on, Iris. Iris, you're my hero.
Oh, I can hear it now. Egg, Diddy, your egg messed it up. It don't work no more. You broke my sphincter.
Parson wins.
Wait, where's the mayor going? Don't leave me, mayor.
I just.
Oh, I've never done it. I finally did it. I got Loki speechless.
No, I'm just laughing at some of the things. Link, you missed it. You're gonna have to rewind. You missed it. You got to see me in a red gown tonight. I put on my prom dress. And to answer the question that one person texted me to ask, yes, I did wear that when I was in high school. I still fit on my toes. So yes, I did. Okay. But
It's hatching.
But
okay, you go finish, Mayor. Thank you for calling me.
no, I made him. I was like, Mayor, locate me a Patty.
Yeah, Patty was dealing with a little bit of a mess, but she got it all cleaned up, and Puppy Dog is okay now.
He told us. But
at least
okay,
there was
Link.
no Finn.
Okay, Link. So you got to see the prom dress. So, although I can honestly say I don't think I've put that on since I was like 17 until today.
Raptor eggs, would that be the bite that bites you back? The egg that bites you back?
Who knows? So we're going to look at the newest lawsuit.
So is Diddy not allowed around anything that lays eggs up and including the platypus?
I don't know, but Paul has a point. He's gonna be real popular in prison.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that prison wallet is now a carry-on. So, again, there are some icky things in here. But, as we all know, I'm not able to be a serious person.
Oh, my favorite 4 words ever.
What?
Demand for jury trial.
Oh, yes. Patty, while I am reading this, you're going to have to tell me things that are popping up in chat because I can't see through this right now. But we're going to point out some funny things. So, Thalia Graves, this is the newest lawsuit. This lawsuit was served after he was arrested. Hold on. But Patty dies.
No steam trunk.
Suitcase. Nope. Yep. Steam trunk. There you go. Prison U. We're going to go with the prison U-Haul. Yeah, Texas Mama Bear. It's the same as a prison wallet. We're just saying it was a suitcase or a steamer trunk because of the egg thing. So talent. But we're gonna go over this. This lawsuit is horrific. So we're not gonna cover like the gross parts, but there are some things about this that I found hysterical. And again, we all know I'm warped. Okay. So remember last night I said I had an issue with like, you know, there's like the Dewey, Cheatham, and Hal joke and all of that stuff. Remember that one, Patty? Okay, here's my problem. Plaintiff Thalia Graves, by and through her attorneys, Allred, Morocco, and Goldberg, and Cutie Hecker Wang.
Oh my God.
Why is your law firm named Cutie Hecker Wang?
Cutie Hecker Wang?
Did nobody?
Because Some hung young guy was taken?
Did nobody say, hey, Cutie Hecker Wang should not be the name of your law firm? I could not. You want me to take this seriously? Cutie Hecker Wang?
One hung low. Is he a member?
I don't get it. I was like, oh, this has to be. Nope. I Googled Cutie Hecker Wang. This is up there with the fart thing from last night. Yeah, it's a cute Wang, apparently. The iris is light. At least it's a cute Wang.
At least it's a cutie.
Like, if I was the other partners, I'd be like, look, my guy, we will make you a partner, but your name's not going into our law firm name. Okay, we'll pay you money, partner money, but Cutie Wang is not going in our name.
Cutie Wang.
Mm-hmm. I was dying. I was like, what are we doing? I'm already deceased with that one. Icky stuff.
Way too long.
icky stuff. Hold on. Now,
I bet one of the partners is how he felder snatched.
Possibly. Well, but see, here's the problem, right? It's for me. We're just going to cover parts of this. I'm not reading the icky stuff. Any progress plaintiff made in healing from the attack over the years was reversed on or around November 27th, 2023, when she learned for the first time that Combs and Sherman had video recorded the R word 22 years before and had shown the video to multiple men seeking to publicly degrade and humiliate her. Great. So here's the problem. Let's keep going. Where is this? Now we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going because there's something else that I was quite interested in. Where is this?
You didn't highlight the spots?
I did, but then my computer decided it was going to restart. Because why not? But that's okay. This will only take me a second to find. Oh, here. You know what? We're just going to.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Will call wants to know is cute as in small. And I told him, no, it's above average.
Okay, you ready? This is where I went, what? Defendant Sherman, also known as Big Joe, was employed by Combs as his bodyguard and head of security during the relevant time period described herein and served in various roles in the Combs Corporation. Like, was Big Joe because he was like tall and fat, or did it have to do with the egg thing? For one, like did you get your name because of the egg thing, or did you get your name because you're tall and fat? I'm sorry, I can't. When you're giving people names like that, and that's what you're known for, I need to know. Okay, hold on. Sherman's also the founder of Rhymes and Dimes magazine. Okay, no one cares. And through or in connection with that company, they produce and distribute porn. So,
oh, look. And he has often distributed videos of him and his friends' escapades.
Yes, but here's my problem.
Wow. That's a big black hole you don't want to fall in.
We have taken self-snitching to a new level.
Mm-hmm.
You videotape the crimes, and not only did you show it to people, you distributed it for your porn company?
Yeah.
And you thought... My guy, I get that you must have done so many drugs. So many drugs that you killed the brain cells. But surely somebody had to be like, I don't think this is a good idea. Guys, maybe we shouldn't have a porn company. I mean, I could be wrong.
But you know, he's got his hand in all kinds of places.
When I hear other people's hands are in places you don't want to know about. But hey, So, and then this is where I say throw him in the bin. Okay. This is where Loki turns into Dragon Loki, Dragon Maleficent, Alligator Loki, take your pick, right? Here's the problem.
And in all sorts of egg hunting. Good one, Alan. See, Alan.
Go out.
Every hole there is.
So here's my issue. We're going to scroll down because here's the problem. We don't need to read the gross stuff. But what
that is gross stuff. Ugh.
We're going to keep going. We're not reading it. But here's my problem. Plaintiff confided in her boyfriend, who was Combs's employee, hoping he would comfort and support her. Instead of supporting her, he discouraged her from disclosing the assault and told her it would negatively impact his own career. Excuse me. Throw the whole man out. Just out. The whole man. She came to you and said he did this horrific, awful, nasty thing. And her boyfriend said, don't go to the police. It's cool. Don't report it. My career is more important. Throw the whole ass man away. Don't throw that fish back in the sea. Let it die in the sunlight and rot. Let him die and rot on the shores. Raven, he was signed to one of Diddy's labels and worked for Diddy and would have lost his job with P. Diddy. Okay? Bury that man under the jail. Or, I don't know, subject him to be everyone's girlfriend. I don't care. But when your boyfriend's answer is, just deal with it. Throw the man away. Just throw the whole ass man away.
You know, I called a guy out the other day because he wouldn't help his girlfriend unload a really heavy suitcase out of a car, and I helped her. But this is just next level.
On top of it, following the assault multiple times over the years, both Combs and Sherman contacted the plaintiff, warned her to be silent, threatening repercussions, including her losing custody of her son if she ever disclosed the assault. So your boyfriend was no help, and they threatened to have your son taken? No. Throw the whole ass man away. Throw the whole ass man away. Like, I can't even call him a man. Like, that is a child.
That's not even a child, because at least children are innocent. That's a depraved soul.
And then you get to this, and it says, literally, plaintiff's former boyfriend reported he and the other man watched the recording on a handheld camera at Bad Boy Studio, New York City. So the boyfriend watched the video. Combs, Sherman, and the other men made derogatory comments about their relationship in an attempt to shame him into cutting ties with her and cause her harm and embarrassment. On information of belief, the defendants showed the video of the R-word to others over the years and through the present continued to sell the video as pornography. What is wrong with you people? Sir, like, this is... Sir? Not only did you self-snitch, you distributed revenge popcorn?
Can we stick him in Gen Pop, please?
All of them. You know what?
I will
send them to a country with that's under Sharia law and tell them that they engaged in homosexual activities. Trust me.
You know, the medieval drawn and quartering doesn't even seem like it's enough.
No. I mean, like, I can come up with interesting ways, but what is wrong with you? Like, I still the cute Wayne thing still kills me. I just want to know who was like, we can have our. How many times do you think like the receptionists at that law firm are like, "Hey, cute Wayne," and then they start laughing and they're like, "No, you have to answer the phone again." I could not. I couldn't. I would laugh every time. But yes, this whole ass mate. I don't understand. Like, I get he's famous, but what are we doing here?
When fame, money, and power lead to depravity, it's time to take away the money and the power.
Well, what is this thing doing?
Dennis, make sure he's done evenly on all 4 sides.
Yes, please. Dennis, we do not want an overdone papa. We don't.
You know what, Parson? DJ Delay is not wrong.
Oh no, I love him. I was talking to him. Oh yeah, Parson, they're going to. Oh, they don't have to out it in prison. They are. It's already well known. It's already well known. He already, yeah. DJ's an awesome person. I've gotten to talk to him offline. I actually got a hold of him in response to the situation we had Debbie help with too. So,
yeah, as Krakistan would be a good place to send all of them.
No, that's still too good. Yeah,
no, not after you tell them that they've engaged in the whole sexual deviation.
Actually, the reality of that one would be you would prefer to go to parts of Iraq because they will just put them in a metal cage and dump diesel underneath and light it.
Well, that's basically where Ask Krakistan is. So
yeah, but they won't do nearly that much. So I don't know why it went away. Here we go. Let's see. Now,
yeah, it does get your rep going, Parson.
We're gonna pull the why can I not pull the indictment again? Why did it close my indictment? Why did it close my indictment? No, it was in a different tab. Unsealed indictment. Let's see. It like gave me the site can't be reached. Why? You're being a pain. Well, okay. So it doesn't matter. So here's the other thing people have been asking me. So in the indictment, and we don't need to go over everyone knows what the indictment's for and how stupid it is by now. But I've been asked this a lot because it came up here and it came up in the attempted assassination of Trump the second time, right? So in the indictment, they said that they seized narcotics, more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lube. Again, a little goes a long way with baby oil, apparently. And I just want to know what scientific testing his lawyer did before saying that within his whole chest on national TV. You got on national TV with your whole ass chest and said, baby oil, a little goes a long way. How do you know? Lorraine makes enough money. Just buy the 55-gallon drum Astroglide. Jesus. But here's where people ask me questions. Also found were firearms and ammunition, including 3 AR-15s with defaced serial numbers and a drum magazine. On more than one occasion, Combs himself carried or brandished firearms. Right? So here's the question. People keep saying, like, hey, what is up with the defaced firearms thing?
Honey.
So the defaced firearm thing, they just they showed a picture of one of them. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second.
Johnny, inquiring minds want to know. Did the lawyer do the egg test too? We've lost Loki, but that's okay. Apple, where are you going?
Ugh.
I see you slinking in there.
Say hi.
Booga! Booga, booga, booga.
Say hi. You say hi? Stop it! Come on, Jay. Okay. Okay.
Hey, Muffin. Good to see you, hon.
Muffin. So, Bulby. Okay, the pupper is gone. He ran away. He was like, "No, Mom." But I figured we can always use a happy pupper. So, what they do a lot of times, they scratch off the serial number. Now, you got to be really good with defacing them because what people don't realize is there are multiple serial numbers on a frame. So unless you know where all the serial numbers are, you can't really deface all of them. But people like that, you can deface them if they know where they are. You have to make sure you do it deep enough because otherwise what they'll do is they'll take the little metal plate. You can actually etch off and eat away the top few layers of the metal, and a lot of times the serial number is still underneath. But they drilled them out, and that automatically makes it an ATF crime. Drum magazine, for those, and for some of the other things they've been talking about the guns, it's going to be federal ATF charges. But it doesn't really matter. Muffin, we're still covering the Diddy drama. You did miss a discussion about nominating Debbie Davis, and then you missed me wearing a prom dress and doing my fashion show for everybody. But yes, and Muffin, after I harass people long enough, Papa finally has a power chair so he can escape and run away. But and you saw it with the guy with the second Trump attempt. Everybody has this obsession with defacing serial numbers. There are serial numbers in places on that weapon you don't know about. Will call the drum mag he had. It is my understanding was. Oh, there's a Blanche. Hi, Blanche.
There's the Blanche.
There's the Blanche.
She's
Hello,
looking
Blanche.
so festive in her top knot.
Yes, she does. So we'll call. It is my understanding the drum mag was found possibly in California where it would not be legal.
She found the treats. Okay. That's enough. You're stuck on my bra.
Yes. Raven, what is it? Do you mean Blanche? Blanche is the standard poodle.
Yes.
Boba Fett is a Norwegian elk hound. But.
And Apple is a toddler.
If you leave my Apple alone, Apple will run away to me.
Apple was having a really good time at the office today. Come here, Apple.
Yes, Muffin, I decided to take up the challenge that was issued to me by one of my Patreons to show them what I look like in a prom dress and prove that I can, in fact, concealed carry in a prom dress. Which we proved. There's the Apple.
This is the Apple.
The Cavalier King Spaniel that Mike Rose obsessed with.
She looks like a lady.
Yep.
Everybody needs a lady in the tramp. She's trying to find dog treats. She can smell them, but can't figure out where they are.
So, Will call. Yeah, it's my understanding.
You guys have had your daily dose of doggos.
Yeah, it is my understanding, Will call, that some of these things were found in California where they are, in fact, not legal. So that there's going to be that problem. I dare ask where you are extra small. Muffin, you're going to have to rewind, and I will tell you, it's a revealing prom gown. I had to put a sports bra on under it because otherwise the side cleavage would have gotten me demonetized for the stream on YouTube, which gets demonetized anyways, but I don't really care. So, and yes, it is the same prom dress I wore when I was 16 in high school. So, oh, woohoo. So the problem is, you're looking at all of these firearms, and they're automatically illegal because they're defaced. Which then raises the question: where did they come from? Obviously, they're not legally owned. And the majority of the employees of Combs Enterprises, a lot of them have criminal records. Sean Combs actually went to trial for drugs once. So you end up in a lot of trouble. And I tell people all the time, when we're talking about defaced firearms, you're going to very quickly get yourself in trouble. And that can actually get people in more trouble than things like involuntary manslaughter or even like negligent homicide. It's an ATF felony. So, I gotta say, we're not gonna be able to see this trial because the Diddy trial's in federal court. We are going to have to listen to it or transcripts. But you sure as hell best believe I will cover that one, because I'm sorry. His lawyer already said he's insisting on taking the stand. And that man cannot shut up. I just want to watch the cross.
Hi, Anubis.
So, what? Anubis. Hello. Like, I just want to watch the cross. So, sir, you had 1,000 bottles of baby oil? What is this? Sir, Mr. Combs, because I can tell you right now, if I was being legal person-y, I would legit walk up there with a dozen hard-boiled eggs and just set them down in front of him and be like, recognize these? There's some allegations. Here's a dozen. Would you like to explain to the jury how these come into play? Sir.
Have them sitting there with their little evidence tags on them. That could be so funny.
I would literally just put a dozen hard-boiled eggs in front of him and be like, sir.
We collected these from the crime scene.
Not even that. We all know that I'm a troll at heart with things like this. I would go buy Easter eggs or something, and I would set them on the edge of counsel table behind my laptop. As decorations. I'm sorry, these are my moral support eggs. I need an emotional support egg, so I keep it up here on the thing.
Can we get Cutie Wang to wear some Easter eggs as earrings?
Oh yeah, Cutie Wang. I mean, Cutie Wang and those Easter. Why not? Oh, I legitimately would put the eggs on the edge of the table. I would troll him. I'd get up there and I'd be like, hey. So that 1,000 bottles of baby lube, look, so I need to know, I'm sorry. Sir, I'm not mad, I have questions. Your lawyer said a little goes a long way? Did you do a scientific study? Did you test out KY versus Astroglide versus baby oil? And how did you come to the decision?
Coming this fall, the pumpkin challenge. Thank you, Paul Cole. But were they pipe pumpkins or were we going for the grape pumpkin?
Not only is my man banned from Jurassic Park, he's banned from every basic white bitch affair that has pumpkin spice anything in pumpkin.
As the devil eating the eggs. Oh God.
Yeah, you know what? I might get over my issue with eggs and just sit there eating one for lunch in front of everybody. I don't know.
Sprinkle a little olive oil on it.
Why did Loki get disbarred? Well, what had happened was...
Yeah, well, you're right, Will Call. She did miss her. She did want to get her eggs.
Phil, I love you. Phil, you are my hero.
If it don't fit, then we got to acquit.
Yeah, there you go. We need you to prove that this test was a thing. Or disprove it. I mean, like, if you're saying you didn't do that in that test thing, he made it up, can you prove that?
Yeah, but was he putting the eggs in himself, or was he giving them to other people so that he could do that?
Both.
Ooh. I wonder if he was using brown eggs.
We all know that I would be the troll.
Okay, this is true. I wonder if he preferred free range chickens or free roam chicken eggs.
Okay, see, Alan. Why?
A grade, not AAA grade. What they were after. Oh.
I'm just saying. I'm sorry. I would be sitting there with like the egg on the stand. Sir, have you ever seen this egg before? We found it in your fridge.
Yeah, yes, Anubis. Eggs are their new replacement for ping pong balls.
No, because they didn't care if the ping pong balls cracked. The big thing was you can't crack them. I'm just saying. But I would be sitting there. I'd be like, so baby oil versus how many different like options did you try? How did you come to that as your preferred? And you know, we're gonna take a page out of Johnny Depp. I bought it at Costco. I live in a mega mansion. Cue Costco.
We didn't sell that.
We don't sell that shit.
We didn't sell him that. No. Keep us out of it. You go over there.
Keep your name out my mouth. Keep my name out your mouth. Costco's over there like, Oh, God. Are we sure Andrew from Mike's channel isn't here?
And then she made ramen with Cutie Wang.
Yeah, the Cutie Wang thing, I still just, guys.
They should make an example of him. Yeah, the puns are getting out of control.
I don't care. Bring it on. The man deserves it.
You gotta deal with babies or us went out of business.
And then, so here's my other question. And I might be wrong for this, right? But he's like all about like green and the environment, right? Or so he claims to be. That's a petroleum-based product. Like, why didn't you pick something like more environmentally friendly, sir? Why did you go with like a petroleum-based product? Sir, I thought you liked to be eco-conscious. Why did you? That was irresponsible. You were not eco-conscious, sir. How? I can't even. But I can tell you, I am going to listen to that trial and make fun of everything I can. Because why not?
Oh, it's a prime target. It could be an extravaganza.
It could be an extravaganza. Although, so it could be the lawsuit that I was sent last night in the chat. That's impressive.
Yeah, you're right. The puns are sunny side up.
So, yeah, that one's an interesting one. But yes, I was not going to cover anything salacious and bad. But we did have to cover the fact that we have a Cutie Wang law firm and eggs, and I can never eat them again.
Does this mean there's going to be a new thing when chicken are, instead of being broody chickens, they're going to be Diddy chickens?
Maybe.
Because they're busy laying eggs.
Some Diddy chicken. Some Diddy chicken there.
You're right. He is coming out of his shell.
He gonna have to. He's gonna come out of his shell in that cell if people get a hold of him. That's okay. Ironically, I don't remember what state it's in, a death row inmate was stabbed to death today. He was in solitary, so that's going to show you that you still can't. You still can't.
You can't protect all of them.
Papa, you want me to cover the basketball player in the maid outfit? Okay, I will. But yes, we are not going to. I was not going to cover like the mean nitty gritty of this. We all needed to laugh at Diddy's stupid and the eggs, and I wore a dress on camera. So, no place is safe at Epstein. He's so Mark and Rando. Funny you mentioned that. He is in the same exact detention facility as Mr. Epstein on the same unit that Epstein was. So.
Are you reading this chat at all? I just can't stop laughing.
I am.
Diddy did a chicken or a chicken do a Diddy?
So, yes, same faulty cameras and all. Everything. So, on that note, tomorrow night we are going to cover the second assassination attempt and A, why it failed, B, why it was a stupid option, C, there was a better way and nobody took it, and D, the absolute whack job that this gentleman is. And we're also going to talk about the fact and the circumstances that led to him being arrested for having a fully automatic weapon and a weapon of mass destruction. We're also going to talk about the fact that his man eggs were rotten because something has come out about his child. And that apple rotted real close to the tree. All I gotta say. No, Raven. No, it's called Cutie Wang. It's part of the law firm. The cutie oranges.
Milk is from cows, eggs are from Diddy, sausage by Jimmy Dean.
Oh my.
Johnny, I think I love you. That's awesome. That's the spicy egg, is it?
So we're going to cover that.
They might be a little burnt, but it's okay.
It's okay. It's all good.
Don't mind the extra oil we use to cook them.
A little extra baby oil doesn't burn. It's got a high smoke point.
Nope.
What can I say? I love my community.
What about cheesecake?
Wait.
That takes
No. You guys are my hero.
Cheesecake takes a half dozen eggs, so you know.
All I can say is I would be getting like the matrosh, like I would be getting like what do they call them, the Russian Pazansky eggs. I literally would have like decorative eggs all along the edge of my table.
Oh man, you could get those carved sugar eggs they put out at Easter and have them.
Oh, like the real big ones that have like the cameo inside. Oh yeah, I Jurassic Park style.
Yeah, see, and that way we could find out if those break too.
Actually, I think I'd probably like find all different sizes, and I'd be like, "Sir, can you tell me what size eggs you used for the egg test? Here's all the options. Which one closest? Which one matches best?"
Can you get one from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and it's a goose that lays the golden egg sitting there?
The ostrich. I'd be sitting there. I'd be like, "Look, Sir, please identify which egg they used for the test.
Where did you source the eggs? Were they sourced locally?
This would literally be why I got disbarred. Like, why'd she get disbarred? Well, because she could not take things seriously. No, I could not. I'd be making fun of him.
Fabergé eggs for special occasions.
And we know he's all about that bling.
P. Diddy, and we bedazzled his egg.
Oh, God.
Got him at Costco.
Oh, my. You know what? See, Alan, I'm going to have to go look. If I can find that we're watching it. Johnny? Costco already told him get their name out his mouth once. Can you imagine that one? Can you imagine that argument? But I love the fact that people are going back and finding all these pictures of celebrities holding eggs at his parties. I have questions. So many questions. So tomorrow we're going to do Trump, the second assassination attempt. What else are we going to do? I have one more outfit request. So we are going to see what the next outfit someone dared me to try and conceal a full-size firearm in is tomorrow night. It'll be hard to top a prom dress, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try. It is an interesting.
Oh, there's all kinds of you. Oh, I think I found it.
So, is it God's plaid? Tomorrow, it is not God's plaid, but it's an interesting outfit.
There, I sent
See,
you.
Alan. Okay. See, Alan, email me the link. Email me the link. So we're going to cover that. We also have one we're going to be covering soon where there's a death row case that the person actually was sitting on death row and the ballistics at trial proved he was innocent and they ignored the ballistics. So we are going to cover that one soon. But what I am going to say for tonight is to everybody in the lair, be safe. Thank you for joining me for prom night in the lair. Thank you for joining me and making fun of the Lord of the Hard-Boiled Eggs.
I'm feeling really underdressed.
Thank you for being here to laugh with me. At Cutie Wang. Everybody be safe. Big hugs. I saw. Love you all.
Good night, everyone.
And I'll catch you guys same time tomorrow night. Good night, guys.
Night, night.